Alright. Statute of Limitations dictates the time period within which a legal proceeding must begin. With advances in technology, several states have expanded or eliminated the statute of limitations. For some states, however, the statute of limitations seems to have a problem with the changing laws. Where am I?
In 1911, IBM came onto the tech scene as the Computing Tabulating Recording Company, or CTR, resulting from a merger of three companies, each responsible for one of the three tasks within its name. By the year 1924, they were at the forefront of computing technology and growing fast as one of the largest computer companies in America. World War II and the role of the Nazis will never be forgotten. But how many people know that most of their killing efficiency was due to IBM? The company, as a world-leading tech giant, helped secure power and provide support to the Nazis stemming from a relationship between Hitler and Thomas J. Watson, the CEO of IBM. They provided census information and computing power which was crucial to the success of the Nazi extermination in Poland and the Holocaust in general.
Hey, what are you? I'm a manifestation of your subconscious. Oh, hey, by the way, you're not actually trapped. You can easily get out.
Well, I could tell because you didn't have these wrapped very tight anyway. Alright. So, why am I here?
To learn about the Statute of Limitations, the thing that you're so hard at work studying.
So, I'm really dreaming?
Yes, but that's not important. You need to remember this stuff for the sake of your grade and humanity.
Sure. But how did that video relate to the statute of limitations?
Don't you wonder what became of IBM helping the Nazis?
They got in really big trouble, right?
Yes, and here's the reenactment of the case.
Case dismissed.
Just kidding. The statute of limitations ran out officially in 2006 for their last case. They never really got into any trouble.
What?
Yup. The only other case was dropped. See, I caught that. You just didn't pay any attention to it when you were skimming Reddit.
Yeah, I really need to quit that.
Would you like to know more?
Sure, but I don't see how the statute of limitations could help.
Reduce liability, son.
I'm not your son. My son. Whatever. What are you talking about?
Reduced liability means less legal responsibility for something. Come on, man.
Oh.
When a dispute occurs, parties who feel they've been wronged generally file sooner rather than later, and don't wait till the end of a 15-year statute of limitations.
Then why such a long time? I don't have a single memory from 15 years ago.
When someone feels they've been wronged, they usually hire an attorney rather quickly. The law still lets them file their breach of contract claim, or a sue, within the time span of the statute of limitations, in this case, 8 years.
Oh, so people want the option to be lazy and wait to process the cases? Kind of like I did with studying for the test?
Exactly. However, that way cases start to build up to the point where you can't handle them all. Just like when you won't have enough time to study all the material for your test.
What about justice for all?
Well, it's not that easy. The longer it takes for a claim to be brought up, the harder it is to defend. Because memories fade. Witnesses and others with knowledge of the event may not be able to be located. Even if you do locate them, maybe they forgot the nitty-gritty details of it. People with relevant information may have passed away too. It's hard to serve up justice to all with a lengthy statute of limitations.
Have you never watched The Dark Knight? Justice is everything.
Okay then, Batman. How would you feel if you had to wait 15 years to know you got sued for copyright infringement for something you didn't even know you committed? Additionally, reducing the statute of limitations lessens a company's potential for breach of contract lawsuits for all their written contracts. In other words, the company will get sued less. That reduces their liability.
Oh, so that's what you meant by reduced stuff.
Reduced liability?
That.
Yeah, even though the likelihood of being sued does decrease over time, business owners still have to allow for such risks. Businesses are interested in lowering the statute of limitations. They like certainty. At some point, they want to close the books and clear the financial reserves that they may be holding onto old claims.
Ah, so it's good for businesses.
Exactly. It can be. The shorter statute of limitations can help level the playing field. When any business prices its product or service, it actually includes the total cost of doing business, and that includes litigation.
Litigation?
Oh, when a person begins a civil lawsuit, the person enters into a process called litigation.
Ah.
So by lowering the statute of limitations, it can impact the price that they sell their product or service for.
So what is the right thing to do?
Right thing?
What's morally right then? Eliminate the statute of limitations? Keep it the same? Reduce the length?
You do know that I am you. You are me, right? I just know all the facts you read on it. That's for you to, us to decide.
Right. So when do I... What the hell?
M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-O-U-S-E, Mickey Mouse.